Hugh Jackman teased coming back as Wolverine. She-Hulk's apparently going to break the fourth wall in her upcoming show, and we've got new footage for Loki episode 5. This is your Nerdy News Rundown. It's like the news, but for nerds. What's up, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. I definitely want to talk a lot about the tease that Hugh Jackman did on social media of him and Kevin Feige, and a lot of people are talking about that. It was trending throughout the day, and even X23 was trending at the time of recording this video. It was a big freaking deal. But let's first begin with new footage for Loki episode 5. This is a new trailer we're showing you right here that is all over social media. There's only a couple of new shots within this trailer, one of a ton of different variants, seemingly all surrounding President Loki as he's looking over someone. That's really interesting. We get some shots of Mobius and Loki as well. Seems like they might be on that limbo-esque planet, someplace where there's stuff in the background, seemingly from the same spot at the end of the post-credit scene of Loki episode 4. Loki's almost over. We're on Loki Eve. Tomorrow's Loki Wednesday, and of course, episode 5 will be dropping on Disney Plus at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday morning. We're going to do our watch party again. Make sure you go over to our live streaming channel. If you're going to be up watching Loki episode 5 right when it airs, come hang out with us. Do the watch party. We'll chat a little bit beforehand. We'll chat kind of during it, and then we'll chat afterwards as well. Always a good time over there. And so that's kind of cool. But there's also this shot here, which is from the What If show. This is a legitimate leak from somebody in Turkey. One of the dub actors, a voice actor from Turkey, posted this and then deleted it. We don't really know anything other than the fact that it looks like it's a ton of different Lokis. They're seemingly all variants, and that means it might have some kind of a connection to the Loki series. This was also a big theory that was just plainly out there after we learned about the variants and the different things, and there was this scene of maybe Peggy Carter showing up at the TVA that people think could be Captain Carter from the What If show. So just another cool little thing coming out of Loki. I think beyond just Loki ending and people being excited about how that's going to end, there's a lot of people that think Marvel in general has been holding a lot back until Loki is finished, including maybe even the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. By the way, we're going to be doing a live stream tonight on our live streaming channel, going over the full plot leaks that are out there for Spider-Man No Way Home, and several insiders have all said, yeah, these are pretty much real. So if you want to get spoiled for that whole film, come check over the live streaming channel tonight. All right, but now let's get into this story here about She-Hulk on Disney Plus. This is an exclusive from the Direct. It says here, She-Hulk's Disney Plus series will include Deadpool-style fourth wall breaking exclusive. And down here on that, it says here, according to the Direct sources, Marvel Studios' She-Hulk series will feature many instances of Jennifer Walters breaking the fourth wall as she does in the comics. Specifically, throughout her Disney Plus show, Walters will acknowledge that she's a character within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Disney and Marvel have yet to confirm this rumored plot convention, but I did see Lizzie Hill, who formerly wrote at Murphy's Multiverse, corroborate this report online. It seems like it's a totally real thing. Pretty wild. They're going to be breaking the fourth wall with She-Hulk. Is she then going to have some interactions with the actual Deadpool character when he eventually comes into the MCU as well? I mean, that's pretty fascinating. Now, some fans might think that breaking the fourth wall like this could sort of devalue the show or just make sure that it's really campy and not taken seriously. But I don't know about that. I think that especially with the kind of writers that they have working for the show, they can accomplish a lot. They can do something pretty wild, wink behind the camera, have fun with the whole MCU thing, and yet still have awesome things like Hulk maybe becoming savage again, like the freaking Abomination maybe fighting her again, like the Wrecking Crew coming in, and all these different things, and maybe it'll just take some of the edge off slightly and have it be funny in a different way. And again, I think it really sets up fun stuff for Deadpool and the potential of the MCU moving forward. What do you guys think about that? Going to break the wall, the fourth wall, multiple times in She-Hulk, not once, not twice, many different times. You guys think that's going to retract from the series? Are you here for it? What do you think? A lot of news about She-Hulk lately. Wondering what you guys think about all this. Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, let's talk Wolverine. Again, this story popped off yesterday. We had talked a little bit about it on a live stream, but our live stream was just going really wild and was not working for whatever reason. So we shut off before we got through our full spiel on it. Here's the deal. Here's some posts here made on Instagram by Hugh Jackman, okay? And this, a lot of people are now saying they're hearing is because of the death of Richard Donner. If you didn't know, yes, Richard Donner passed away yesterday. Legendary producer, director, Kevin Feige released a beautiful statement talking about how he had started in Hollywood working for the Donners and just what Richard meant to him. And so a lot of people had indicated that this post here with Kevin Feige was somehow related to Richard Donner passing. It was not a tease of him being Wolverine in the MCU, but I do not know about this. And as we talked about in the morning stream, before YouTube yanked the frickin' plug, Grace Randolph, when talking about this yesterday, indicated that this might be involved with something she had heard, and this is that Feige wanted Jackman's Wolverine for his MCU multiverse. He badly wanted Jackman to return in the Multiverse of Madness, probably for a smaller role, and definitely not to be the MCU Wolverine moving forward, but for a cameo. And I know everybody freaking out about this. You say Grace Randolph and people are like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to believe. I don't think she's any good. And then you hear something as crazy and fanboyishly exciting as Hugh Jackman Wolverine popping up in Doctor Strange 2. And you're like, I don't know, man. I want to believe. But the boner, Josh, the boner. And I totally get that. So let's keep our expectations curbed. You know what I mean? Let's try not to get way too hyped about this. But I did want to report about it because it's so crazy hyped and people were talking a lot about it. And I want to be honest here. I do not think that Hugh posted that about Richard Donner. It's possible, but from what I hear, he made a totally separate post about Richard Donner. And the post that he made with Kevin Feige technically came out before the death of Richard Donner was publicly announced. So who knows exactly what that all means? And I haven't seen anybody definitively say, no, this is from when that photograph was taken, and it totally debunks the him coming back as Wolverine thing. We literally did a whole stream in 2020 where we went through Hugh Jackman's Instagram. Like, it's kind of notorious over there with our live streaming community because everybody was making fun of me and being like, dude, shut your mouth. I was going through his Instagram because of these rumors, also supported by Daniel Richtman, saying that he was going to be in the Multiverse of Madness. And I mean, guys, look at what is happening with Marvel right now. I mean, again, we're going to talk about those Spider-Man leaks on the live streaming channel. They're bananas, dude. So we're going to talk about that and how crazy that film is likely to be. And you're literally seeing, if you're caught up with Loki, all the crazy variants. They've got a ton of variants of Loki, and you see a ton of different Lokis in What If. I mean, come on, man. You can clearly have that version of Wolverine alongside a new version for the MCU. And so that's the report. A very juicy, nerdy news rundown today, man. Tons of crazy stuff going on out there. And we haven't even touched on all of it. So, hey, if you have a question about something, drop it here in the comment section or come by the live streaming channel and ask us a question during the end of one of the live streams. We usually do Q&A. It's always a good time over there. So, hey, a lot of fun, nerdy stuff. If you love this stuff like we do, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the live streaming channel, and become a Nerdvenger today. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.